Alright, Alaskan Camper guys, I got something neat to show you. I think you're gonna like. An electric bike. As you might know, electric bikes are crazy heavy, and there's nowhere in Alaska to put one other than on the front. Now I got a spot in my front and a motorcycle rack I can put it on. If I do that, it blocks my headlights and running lights and my off-road lights, so it defeats the purpose. So I got this bike called an aerial rider Grizzly. It has front and rear motors, and I put actual motorcycle tires on it because they keep getting flats. These never get, or once got a flat, but any tire would have. And I just checked it out. This bike will, in crawl mode, go right up these steps and fit right inside, and I put it all the way up front with no problem. And that's amazing. Just recently got my fuel injection fixed on this truck so I can hit the road again. And like in the past, because you have camp set up and you don't want to take your truck down, I used to put a motorcycle rack here, and I have a couple small motorcycles. And those work, but they're a pain in the ass. And you gotta have extra gas for them. They block your lights, and I'll show you. They're over those two bikes in a little messy corner of the world. But we got Trail 90, which was kind of disappointing. They ride rough, and they I don't know, they're disappointing. I like it, but I wouldn't recommend one. They are lightweight. And then I got this for my brother, and it is bitching, and it's fast, but it's a two-stroke. It's noisy. It's got to be insured and registered. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to strap on there, and then it blocks my headlights. So I thought to myself, I saw this bike, and I'm like, man, technology's really improved. And it turns out it really has. This bike does a lot better than both of those in every way. It rides better. Well, the yellow bike rides a little better, but other stuff, I don't have to worry. No insurance, no registration. And since my RV's got a bunch of solar, although you can't really see it, but it's on top, I can recharge it. So I'm going to show you how I load this in. Let's see if I can set the camera so you can see this. I'm not a professional, so don't try this at home. Let's see if we can. And this will be the second time ever trying it, so you'll see my struggles and everything else. I'm trying to set this up so it don't fall. What we need is a rock. We need a rock. I could edit this out, but knowing me, I probably won't. Gotta improvise. Let's see if that will do it. By the way, I'm gonna try to get to the truck camper adventure meetup in Quartzsite in January, if any of you can make it. I missed last year because this truck was down. There we go. There we go. Let's do a little zoom in. Oh my gosh. That's not what I wanted. Where's that button? I'll try to do some editing for once on this video. It's pretty piss poor if I leave that in. Alright. Try to get so you can see the steps at the bottom. Well, let's find out. So you gotta have a two-wheel drive for it to work. I tried it with just one. It's a little fast and cheap, but with just one, it's good. And you don't want to step out as far as it goes. And for your info, I put these pins here. This step does fall off. I broke my leg. on. This bike is probably 100 pounds. I hate this stuff. See, it's a little bit of work, but it's doable. If you're an average sized guy, you can do it. It was my first time trying that. So this is where it will sit in there. It hits that front bump, so I can't go farther. So it's pretty much got to sit right there. But that's doable. Now let's see. This is the first time I actually put it in. I rolled it up halfway last time. I'm like, man, that's gonna work. But let's take a quick vid. So this is with the top down. Obviously, top up, not hitting your head on this. I don't know how many of you have this year Alaskan Camper that comes with this light right in the center. But it's not a joy. But either way, it fits. The door will shut. The big seat on it will keep it from rubbing things. And I'll probably put a pillow or something. Just have to find a way to kind of tie it down. Maybe I'll put a loop or two under here. But I just want to show you that. That will work. And actually it looks like this tire is not in the way, so this will fold down. I can use the whole bed. Let's find out. Like I said, I'm not a filmographer. It sure will. I'm not going to put the full bed out. But without a doubt, I can have the bed out and the top down and still get past all this. Still stealth camp, keep the bike in here. That's bitching. Well, that's about it. Glad you joined me from a pain. I'm a big guy though, so it wasn't too hard. But and out of shape right now because I haven't been out traveling. But I would say an average sized guy or a decently fit woman could get that bike in here. And I'm sure there's better ways. I bet if I put a little grip tape on the edge of the stairs, it would probably work better. That's my first attempt, and I had to use both tires to do it. There's a walk mode on this bike. But this is called an Aero Rider Grizzly. And this bike, seriously, if you can bypass the legal electronics on it with a passcode, but it's illegal to do. But if you bypass it, that bike will do 38 miles an hour, but I wouldn't do that. That would be illegal. And it also has dual batteries and a 70-mile range if you pedal with it, if it's conservative. If you're going all out, maybe 30 miles. But that's the kind of bike you can camp and actually get places on, get the trailheads, no problem. I'm super happy with it. I guess that's enough. Running out of oxygen to the brain. Maybe I'll get some new adventures in this thing soon. It's been sitting here a while. Bye.